What is one car brand that you would never buy from? Never say never. I've owned some of the best normal people cars ever: S2000, M3, E30, Toyota trucks and 4Runner. I'm kind of picky with my cars. That said, when I needed a daily driver that was somewhat decent to drive with good economy, and that I didn't worry about parking, Kia Forte GT was kind of a perfect fit. A damn Kia! So, never say never. Never again Honda, after the way they dealt with the oil dilution fiasco with their 1.5 liters turbo engine. Accusing customers of causing the problem, then telling people not to use the heat when it's cold wasn't the right way to deal with a design issue. I will add that I was a loyal 30-year Honda customer until that point. Tesla. I don't trust a damn thing they have to say about their vehicles with Elon Musk at the helm. He's full of shit and doesn't think rules apply to him. Lord only knows how many regulations they've ignored and how much data they've manipulated. Toyota, Lexus are the only manufacturers you can totally trust in terms of reliability. Then there's a ton of stuff in the middle that will be a bit of a gamble but should be fine, and then there's Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge. These days, I'd never buy anything from Europe or the USA. European stuff is high-priced garbage, and American stuff is just garbage. Japanese and Korean manufacturers at least support their products reasonably well. Ironically, Honda. My family has had 3 Hondas over 15 years: a CR-V, an Odyssey, and Civic. All 3 were crap and broke down so easily. Causation isn't correlation, but it was enough to make me not want any of the supercars like Lamborghini or Rolls-Royce. Even if I was a billionaire, it wouldn't sit right with me knowing that I spent money on a status symbol car that costs more than many people's homes. GM. They let people die because they're incompetent. Text on 20 July 2029 2C200 2014 2C20A, of 20 it's 20 cars, 20 until 200 2014. Ford. Everyone I've had has died a horrible death. Even the Ford-made Mazda. Never mind the fact that they don't make cars anymore and most of the trucks they sell cost more than my Audi. Kia. I'm currently getting rid of mine. It has given me back-to-back problems for 2 consecutive years. The final straw is the engine and transmission failing at the same time. Chevy. I really hate their CEO. Oh wait, I couldn't give 2 shits about the CEO. So in reality, I'd be open to any brand available today if they made a model that was good. MG5 just failed the ANCAP safety test to Australia, they got 0 stars out of 5. Now that's a hard fail. The rest of the MG range were not tested, but we get the picture. Ford. I've owned 3 over the course of 35 years and all 3 were a nightmare of problems, as was Ford's service. The only one that was just as bad was Jeep. Love my Chevy Bolt but won't buy one now that they have shitcan CarPlay and Android Auto in favor of their own system they can monetize. Fuck you GM. Nissan. I had a Versa for a few years, kept maintenance, and it developed to loud dick. According to Nissan and the internet, that's normal. F that. Subaru. Subaru drivers, at least where I live, are without doubt the worst on the road. They're aggressively chimney to dangerous levels. Tesla, especially the Cybertruck, because the windows are bulletproof and if there is a fire inside then nobody can get in or out. Tesla, which is a shame because I find the Model S quite attractive, but I'll never give Musk any of my money if I can help it. Chrysler. Because my dad taught me to never buy a Chrysler. Transmissions were shit. That will stick with me forever. Honda Accord Hybrid. Our 2019 was a lemon. 2 dealerships couldn't get the radars fixed. We finally got rid of it. No more BMWs for me, expensive as hell to buy and need repairs more often than cheaper cars in my experience. Tesla. I'll use their charging network and did today with the Magic Dock, but their cars are pieces of shit. Lol at the Tesla Heat Brigade. Any domestic. Hyundai. Kia. Subaru. Only German, Toyota, and Honda for me. Dodge, Ford, Chevy, Kia, Hyundai and Subaru, or really any company that isn't Toyota, Honda or Lexus. BMW. 30 years in emergency services, I can't believe how badly they hold up in real-world crashes. BMW. I've heard 0 good things and consistently have negative experiences sharing the road with them. Kia. I've never heard a single person say anything remotely close to, I'm so glad I have a Kia. Chevy, Jeep, Dodge, most Fords. In other words, American cars suck ass for quality. Fiat Chrysler. Hyundai Kia. Nissan CVTs. 3-way tie for worst vehicles on the road. Anything American, German, Korean, Chinese, Indian, British. Only Japanese for me. VW. Never giving $1 to a company that was integral to the Nazi war machine. All new cars are becoming shit because they want you to buy a car after 5 years. Kia. Own one once and the engine blew up right after the warranty expired. Kia. I work 911. Just today we put 5 Kias into the stolen vehicle database. VinFast. Crap build quality and stupidly expensive battery leasing scheme. Hyundai, Kia, any American car. Honestly, I only trust Hondas and Toyotas. I live in Tashkent. Our roads are terrible. So I'll never buy supercars. I for one will never buy a McLaren. The sticker shock is too much for me. Kia. Why would I buy a car that any kid on TikTok can take wreck? Tesla. I prefer my vehicle to not spontaneously combust on a hot day. Lamborghini and Ferrari because I'll never be able to afford one. Every day I always see luxury brands on the side of the road. Most people saying Tesla have never owned a Tesla. Lmao.